what we want to portray here is people to know their lineage and exactly to know where they are and where they come from.
Yes, their lineage is about their past.
Yes.
They're trying to reconnect.
Yes.
There must be something about their past,
Yes,
the
yes.
good and the bad.
Right.
You wrote much about the good here. You're talking about their exploits, their achievements, their
yes.
traits, all those things. But were there problems, shortcomings
Of
in
course,
the Bojan dynasty? That's worth highlighting.
we had problems, but those problems are coming in the next edition. That was when we settled in Kombo, the Soninke Marabu war came up. So in that also you will see what are some of our constraints and what were some of our challenges. Yes. What, I would not say hatred, but what had been imposed on us and where we had failed.
Well, yeah, because even from the very outset,
Yeah.
Karam Madiba, what's the name
Sankara
of it?
Madiba Konde.
Sankara Madiba Konde left Mali
Because of some
because of some feud or some
Yes.
hostilities or
Yes.
some bitter problems and the like. He left. He wanted peace
Yes.
anywhere he could find it.
Yes.
The reason for his leaving is not good, so to speak. It tells us about divisions within that.
Not only divisions, I told you initially this man had been informed by some future tellers that move some of your family to the west where they will have an everlasting peace and prosperity. So this has prompted the ancestor to put some people to go to the west.
But there were problems, family problems, feuds.
There were problems escalating. Because of that problem, he don't want his people to be subjected to that, and then he decided that he can build another family somewhere else. And this is what caused the migration.
And then from then, things stabilized. There were no further feuds and family feuds and problems that could warrant another of his sons probably wanting to also move either west, further west or east.
No, because he wants them to come to the west, and this is what he has asked them to do. That if you leave Sankara and go to the west, this is what I had, and this was what the future tellers tell me. You go there, your royal, your kinship will still be maintained, and wherever you go, people will hear of you. So this was why, and especially he said, you are going to a place where you will see an antelope hung over a Tamilia tree, santan tree, and then that is where you are going to settle, surrounded by bamboo logs.
And this was where?
And this was Brikama. They were only coming to Brikama. They had made some stops in some places and settled somewhere
So
else.
when they left from Sankara,
they came through Salum.
Through Salum.
At Salum, they met Kimbamba Bramjuf there. And this man welcomed them. He gave them room to settle. They were there, and then the man, because he's also a king, and then he has realized that this also are among the royal family from somewhere else, they start to intermarry. But the man made a precondition, saying that now, I have to do this agreement with you. My Juf surname, I will retain it. But we will have a new family, or new families. If any Boja male married any Juf female, the surname, the new family's name is going to be Mboj and Jai.
Mboj and Jai.
Yeah, that is Boja male crossed Juf female. And then if you Juf female married to a Boja male, the surname is going to be Sar. And this is what is happening in Salum. So you see the connection. It's not only Manga, Bajan, and Boja, but initially from Conte, Bojang, Manga, Bajan, and then you have Sar, Mboj, and Njai, because of this intermarriage.
It's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, really.
Yes.
But how much of that is available in our history books?
Well, I think this is the first of its kind now, for people to know that it is a written one. But actually, these are narrations we had from people. And we take it to be very authentic.
Authentic.
Yes.
But is there a way of really trying to measure the authenticity of some of these things? How do you measure them? How do you convince yourself that the information I'm collecting is... Because you're talking about literally hundreds of years, probably.
Yes, yes. Because this was around...
Of history.
Yes, this was around 1076 when the Almoravids invade Ghana.
So you're talking about more than 1,000 years?
Yes, more than that years. Yes.
Mr. Bojang, that's quite interesting. How much use is the school system or the education system making of this?
It has not yet gone into the system. We are trying to put it there because the minister had made a concern over it when we invited her at the launching, and she promised that this should be used in the upper basic. And even at the college also, I went there. These social and environmental lecturers have almost also appreciated the book. And they said they would use it for scholars in history and also researchers. I think it is a skeleton which will help history scholars and researchers.
Who will put the flesh on it?
Yes.
Who will put the flesh on it? You say it's a skeleton.
Yes, they can, because this is why I said the book.
So this should be the point of departure for them. I think they should try to expand more into this thing, and then
yes, because this is what we are
do further research.
Yes, to do further research. But even the university has some of the
How challenging was it putting this thing together?
It was tough.
It was tough.
It was very tough because I think I had to be very grateful to my director, who had given me all the time, sometimes to be absent from lessons, sometimes to miss school sessions, attend meetings, trying to put up these things. And they had seen very well with me. And my family also in Combo had helped a lot. So these are things that I have to make mention of. And people who have helped me to put these things in manuscripts, in electronic, like Alaji Conte and others. These people who are very, because I'll go to this man's office, use his resources free. So these are things that I have to. And after all, I think the one who made the writing, the document to come up, should be well commended. Because without the president and his mother, we would have collected the material, we would have put them in paper, but it would have not been as useful as it is today, we are expecting. The publication costs come from the president. He funded the Jamorai, the Bujinga Jamorai Festival. And it is through that form this book is printed.
How many copies did you print?
We printed 90 copies.
And they are available?
Yes, we printed 1,000 copies.
1,000 copies.
At $90,000.
And they are available?
They are available, and quite a lot has been taken. Ministries, some parastatals, some individuals, institutions and the like.
Thank you very much. That's Sirif Alkali Karamoka Bojang, author, teacher, probably historian as well.
Yes.
History of the Bojang family.
And yes.
If you are interested in history, if you are interested in your past or the past of other people, probably you would want to
and the book is 300.
Have a look at Bojang's book, The History of the Bojang Family. That's it. That's the end of this episode. Certainly, Mr. Bojang, we want to use this opportunity to thank you for coming on board this program. And we will also want to thank our sponsors, Bank PHB. Really, they are the financial powerhouse behind this program. Yes. And that's the end of this episode. Certainly, many more episodes will be coming. Until I come your way, have a wonderful weekend.